Hey everyone, a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel Self-Finance Guide, and this is me Siddhi. And today in this video I am going to give you a very broad and bigger perspective of your dreams, because I think your dreams are not just a random vision you are having during a sleep time, but it is actually the sign and synchronicities which are sent by your subconscious, by universe, or by higher sources which are trying to connect with you through your dreams to guide you toward your right path, because we all are here on this earth for completing our growth journey basically. So your main path is related to your self growth, toward your self development, and it's very important at that time. You need to know what they are trying to guide you and what your dreams are trying to tell you. So why I'm making this video? Because I know many times you listen that thing, that you need to understand your dreams, you need to pay attention your dreams, you need to uncover the hidden message which is universe is giving you through your dreams, but nobody is telling you that how you can literally understand what your dreams are trying to tell you. And in this video I'm going to help you to overcome this problem and connect with yourself, with your dream. So firstly I want to give you a situation which is something which we all experience in our daily life, that what work we done at our daytime, that same things convert it in our vision and we see it as our dream basically. That's a scientific perspective of a dream, that why do we dream. That is, what are the things we are doing in our day-to-day life, or basically these are the memories which our brain process during our sleeping time. So this is a scientific perspective, why do we dream, but there is a more deeper and spiritual perspective also which you need to explore. So how your dreams guide you toward your right path. Before this, let's divide dream into several parts, because I want to make this as simple as I can, because I know there are many people who don't have that much experience related to spirituality and synchronicities. So in my perspective, in my observation, through my experience regarding to spirituality, I divided dream into three different parts. First part is related to symbolic dreams. Second part is related to dream that carries a warning. Third, dreams which are related to a presence or a vibration of a spirit, basically where you just have a experience related to astral projections. So let's describe all of these dreams type step by step. Firstly, we will going to see what are symbolic dreams. Symbolic dreams are basically those dreams which are guiding you through some symbols, and that's our initial stage of spirituality. When you just enter in your spiritual path, or when you start connecting with your subconsciousness and with the universe through your spiritual practices, at the early stage, this is your initial stage where they are guiding you in a simple manner which is related to symbolism. And this is actually what happens with me at my initial stage also. So symbolic dreams are related to symbols. You basically dream about some random things, like in my example, I dream a lot regarding to cats, regarding to owls. I see cats and owls because at that time there was a time where I needed to listen my intuition so much, and cat and owl are the traditional symbol of intuition and inner wisdom. So through that symbols they are guiding you toward, and they are just trying to pull your attention towards something which is urgently you need to implement in your life. Like you were going to see snakes in your dream, you were going to see water in your dream, you were going to see fish, which is a traditional symbol of fertility and I think good luck also. And you are going to see cats, owls, snakes. Snakes are the example of transformation. When I am transforming in my spiritual journey, when I step up in a more advanced stage of my spirituality, I start seeing snakes so much in my dreams, because they shed their old skin and they just transform in a more beautiful version of them. And butterflies are also the symbol of transformation. And birds are related to freedom. Birds are related to your will to do things as you want to do. And you can see things and symbols in your dream. And the second type of dream is related to warning dreams. A very interesting example which I want to share with you, that 1 or 2 months ago, I just dream about my colleague, which is a very nice person, and I don't think that she has something negative thought about me. But in my dream, I have a magic ring, which is a quite random thing. A red, beautiful magic ring. And when I'm saying magic ring, that's a magic ring. So she's just sitting behind me, and she was actually sorry she was actually asking me about how was your day, what are you doing nowadays, how are you. And I was randomly chit chat with her, and she just asked me about my ring, and she said I want to try that ring, and I just give that ring her, and she just disappeared after taking that ring. And after that I just felt so overwhelmed, and I just was rushing here and there. I just wanted to find her. I just wanted my magic ring. And when I woke up, I realized that that magic ring is my positive aura, my light, and my ability to grow myself. And when I'm saying this, that's my energy. That ring is a symbolism of my energy, which is light, which is beautiful for me. And what universe is trying to guide me through that dream is that that person is stealing your energy, that person is stealing your life force, that person is not good, and they are just kind of negative person, which is energy vampire, and they are sucking your positive light energy, and they are just pouring their cups, and you need to be alert. And what happened next day? After that dream, after next morning, I just suddenly have a call from her, and she was saying, what are you doing nowadays, and how are you? And I just say, yeah, and instantly I just remind that dream, and I know this is a confirmation. I need to set my boundaries strongly. So because you never know who is a sweet snake around you. So or next type of dreams are related to, and they are, this symbolic dream are related to warning. You will get direct warning. You maybe you see some weird thing which don't give you that kind of vibe. So it can be anything. I'll give you my example. You can get warning at any stage and any kind. Maybe it's related to your work, that you need to stop being so much lazy, you need to take initiative towards something so strongly. It can be a warning related to anything. So Our third and last and most interesting type is related to dream, which carries a vibration and presence of spirit. This is the more strongest stage of your spirituality, when spirits are basically connected with you and your dreams. So this is related to astral projection. And what is astral projection? Projection are the dream where your spirit temporarily leaves your body, and you just explore different and many different kind of dimensions. So what I want to say, that why your spirit needs to left your body, and why there is a need for a soul to explore different dimension. Because in my experience, I think you learn lesson in your spiritual journey, not only with your life experiences, not only from people, not only from your life situations, but also from your dream. I learned a lesson regarding to lust, that controlling your lust and winning your lust is a very different concept. These two are very different concept. Controlling your lust is a more survival way where you are just trying to controlling, but winning your lust, there is a more winning mindset where you are just winning your lust. And I learned this thing from my dream. And when your soul is covering different dimensions, that soul is gathering different knowledges from different dimension. And when I experience that thing, I'm a very curious person, I'm a very inquisitive person, I say. And I love to explore more things, and that's why I have a very beautiful journey in my spiritual life. So when I sleep, last night I have a dream related to a very ancient and mysterious library. I'm in this library. I'm just exploring different books, which are so beautiful. And I see in that library there are a group of ladies which are sitting far away from me, and there is a very young and smart man, but his behavior was really unauthentic with these ladies. And when other men notice this thing, and they notice what that man are doing with that ladies, basically they are not treating these ladies in a well manner. So what did they do, that they grab that man who is not that much authentic with ladies. They grab that man, and they just took that man toward a very beautiful bowl which carry a liquidy thing. I can say that a bowl which is very beautifully engraved with something. There is a design and pattern, what I can say. There is a very beautifully engraved things I can remember in my dream. That was bowl is beautifully designed with something, and that's a silver bowl. And there is something liquidy thing in that bowl. And the group of men just carry that man, and they just forcefully dip his face in that batter. And when that man stand up at his position, he see in the mirror that his face is covered with different patterns and some symmetrical shapes, black and white shapes, something like that. And basically this is a different kind of punishment at that dimension. That dimension is quite very weird and very different kind of dimension, which I never experienced. I see many dimension, but that dimension was so weird. And I see this is something which they used to perform for punishing people. And when I wake up, I just thought when I'm in that library, I just get some knowledge, get some sacred knowledge, and I don't realize that, but my soul gathered that knowledge from that library. And this is how your soul basically travel in different dimension. One more example. One day I was just sleeping and I just have a vision about a night, and that night is around by darkness. There was a dark background around that night, and he was totally covered, fully covered. This is a presence of spirit, what I'm saying today. uh, he was fully covered with night dress up, and he was asking me something, and I just say yes. What he was saying I don't remember now, but he was saying something, and I just say yes. And when I say yes, I just suddenly woke up from my dream, and I just feel something so much heavy on myself, and I just feel that I am trapped by somebody. I'm just tightly held by somebody or something like that. I just can't able to breathe. My breath was suddenly stopped, and I just realized that I got sleep paralysis. And when I research about that, I just know that sleep paralysis is a stage when your body leaves your when your soul leaves your body temporarily, and when that your soul is traveling in different dimension, but your body is uh, awake already. That's why you get sleep paralysis, because your soul is not entered yet in your body, but your body is awakened. And then I realized what happened with me. And when I woke up, I just don't know why it happens with me. I just do meditation, and that time I think it's 3 or 2:30 a.m., and I just do meditation on my bed, literally on my bed, and I just see a vision of a vampire. So what a vampire symbolize? That a negative energy, that's a energy which is that's a host energy which is surviving on your energy. So I realized that that energy asked for my permission to enter in my space, to enter in my aura, in my energy force. So if you are dreaming about these things, make sure you don't say anything, because your words carries so much power. Why I'm saying this? Because when in ancient time, when witches are casting some spells on something, when you are chanting, even when you are chanting some mantras, you use your tongue, and you use your words basically. And when you are in your sleeping stage, make sure you don't say these kind of word, yes or no or something like that. You just don't need to say anything until unless you make sure that you are interacting with a lighter force and with a divine spirit. So don't use your words. And it actually happened with my sister also, so I say that this has happened with me at that night. So she say, try to ignore these energies when you are sleeping, don't pay attention on them. And the next time I literally do that, and I realize that yes, these thing also happens, and you need to be alert also during these stages. And one thing also, when I was experiencing this negative energy, I just stuck so badly. I can't move. I also get sleep paralysis before this also, but I just suddenly woke up, and everything happened suddenly, and everything settles very suddenly. So I don't need to be worried about that. But that time I just stuck for a long time, and this was something which is very scary. And I just realized that I will not going to handle this energy anymore, and I need to call my DT. And then I just surrender my energy to my DT, which I pray, my goddess. And she literally, when I say her name, that energy just disappear automatically. And I just realized that was a spiritual test also, where, because these happen, this is not something intentionally happen, because nothing can happen without the will of universe, without the will of your protectors which are around you. So when you are giving a spiritual test, your protector, basically the spirits and the ancestor which are protecting you, are not allowed to interfere in this process, because that was a divine test, and that was a test of faith, that was a test of surrendering. So I realized that, and that was a very weird but also a very interesting experience for me. And I realized that, yeah, there's something which is related to your dream, which teach you a lot, which help you a lot. And I just want to say that if next time you dream about something, don't brush it off. But instead of that, just pay attention to that, and just try to listen the slow and soft voice of your intuition, and just try to explore your dream more beautifully. And if you are still wondering how I am able to understand, because I am able to understand about these situations after my different experiences, after my several practices. But how you can experience, basically, because at my initial stage I don't understand anything what's happening with me actually. So I have a very short trick for you. Firstly, look for patterns. You need to first look for your patterns. What kind of dream you are having? Are you having your symbolic dreams? Are you having some dream which are related to warnings, or are you having some astral projection dream which is related to spirits, basically, where spirits are trying to connect with you, where you are having the more higher and advanced level of spiritual connection with divine and universe. So look for patterns, and then try to analyze these dreams according to your patterns. If you are dreaming about something which is symbolic, then go to ChatGPT, go to Google, and just search it. What I see a bird in my dream, what does that symbolize? I see this in my dream, what does that symbolize? So then, and the second thing is that start searching meaning of your dreams on internet, and that's going to help you a lot if you are beginner. Reflect on your emotion when you just have a dream, and when you suddenly woke up, just try to observe your emotion, what kind of emotion you are having, because when you are dreaming about something good, you have a very light and beautiful experience, and you feel good. When I interact with good spirits, I just feel nice about that. But when I had a bad experience with this negative spirit, I just feel so heavy, I just get so much scared about that. And the last stage is you need to meditate. If nothing is working for you, then you need to meditate, and you will definitely get your answer if you meditate seriously. So that's it for this video. I hope this video will going to help you